Hello, beautiful hearts. If you haven't seen the video I recently posted, I wanted to let you know that I've created a 21-day challenge called Confidence Unlocked. Awaken the courage to be fully you. I'm super excited to walk this mini transformational journey with you because I've met so many brilliant people who doubt themselves, not because they're not capable, but because they've learned to question their own light. And in this heart led journey, you'll learn to rebuild confidence in every part of your life: your abilities, your appearance, your relationships, your purpose, your transitions, and your power to create the life you want. Every day for 21 days, you will receive a powerful, transformational mini training from releasing fear and self doubt to rewiring your mindset, designing your new identity, mastering your energy, and finally, feeling confident in who you are. The first cohort starts on November 20th, just before the holidays. The perfect time to reset your energy and step into 2026 as the most confident version of you. So don't wait. Go to my school community, Inner Dragon Circle, and secure your spot now. I can't wait to support your magical transformation so you can hit the ground running in 2026. Now, in today's video, I wanted to share with you some practical ways to maintain resonance and avoid energy leaks. We live in a world that moves fast, faster than the rhythm of our own hearts. There's always another message to reply to, another notification to check, another demand waiting for our attention. It's easy to start living reactively, pulled by every current of energy around us, until we forget what our own feels like. That's how energy leaks happen. Tiny moments where your power, focus, and vitality slip away without you even noticing. Energetic embodiment means returning to coherence, to living in your natural, aligned frequency instead of the chaos of external noise. It's the practice of being so anchored in your own vibration that you can move through the world with clarity and grace, no matter what's happening around you. I never really thought about alignment prior to my spiritual journey. It wasn't until quite recently that I started learning more about it. Coherence is dynamic. It's not about staying perfectly centered, it's about continuously returning to center. Energy, like breath, moves. It expands, contracts, flows, and shifts. Embodiment means learning to move with it consciously instead of being unconsciously moved by everything else. For a very long time, my life was filled with subtle disconnections. I would say yes when I meant maybe, stay up late to meet expectations, multitask through moments that deserved my full presence. I often looked like I was listening to my kids, but in my head, I was thinking, what's for dinner? My daughter once said, Mommy, you're so good at pretending you're listening to us. And we both laughed. But that wasn't a joke. I thought I was managing it well, but my body told a different story. I woke up tired, distracted, and heavy. My energy wasn't gone. It was just scattered everywhere, except here. That's the first truth about resonance. Your energy leaks whenever you live out of sync with yourself. Every time your actions contradict your intuition, every time you push through exhaustion instead of resting, every time you shrink your truth to fit someone else's comfort, your frequency fragments just a little bit more. Living in coherence is the art of gathering yourself back home. You've probably felt what resonance is like before. Those days when everything flows easily, the right words come through, synchronicities appear, your body feels light, and time bends around your joy. That's coherence. It's not luck or coincidence, it's energy alignment. Your inner vibration and outer actions are in harmony. The question is, how do we stay there in a world designed to pull us out? It begins with awareness. Energy leaks are subtle. They don't always come with alarms. Sometimes they show up as irritation after a conversation, fatigue after scrolling through social media, or unease after overcommitting. If you pause and ask, where did my energy go? You'll often find it wasn't taken from you. It was given away unconsciously. The more conscious you become, the more you notice where your energy naturally expands and where it contracts. Expansion feels like openness, curiosity, and warmth. Contraction feels like tightness, resistance, or guilt. Coherence is choosing to live more often where your energy expands. That doesn't mean avoiding challenge or discomfort. Growth can feel uncomfortable, but aligned discomfort feels purposeful, not draining. The difference lies in awareness. Energetic embodiment is about living with intention, where every choice becomes an energetic statement. This supports my alignment, or this scatters my light. When you start viewing your life through that lens, everything changes. You begin to design your days around energy, not obligation. You start giving from overflow, not depletion. You choose environments that nourish your frequency instead of dulling it. It's not selfish, it's stewardship. You are the keeper of your own vibration, and the world needs your coherence more than your compliance. One of the simplest daily ways to maintain resonance is to begin your morning with energetic check in before you even look at your phone. Place your hand on your heart and ask, what do I need to feel aligned today? Then listen. Some days it's movement. Some days it's silence. Some days it's saying no. The moment you listen, your energy begins to organize itself. Throughout the day, notice your breath. Shallow, rushed breathing often mirrors scattered energy. Deep, slow breathing realigns your nervous system and brings you back to coherence. Energy flows where presence goes, and the breath is your most direct access point to presence. Another powerful practice is conscious transitions. Most of us move from one activity to another without pause. Finishing a meeting, jumping into messages, starting dinner, scrolling through feeds, all without energetic reset. Each transition carries residue from the last moment. But when you pause intentionally between activities, even for a single breath, you close one energetic loop before opening another. I always start my coaching session asking my client to take 30 seconds or a minute, or as long as they want, to take a mindful pause so they can leave whatever they were just doing behind and put their focus on our session. Think of it as cleaning your frequency. A moment of awareness between tasks keeps energy flowing smoothly instead of leaking through entanglement. Movement is another way to restore coherence. Energy stagnates when the body becomes still for too long. Walking, stretching, dancing, even shaking out your hands clears static and resets your field. You're not just moving your body, you are moving energy through it. And then, of course, boundaries, not just with others, but with yourself. Energy leaks through overextension, overthinking, and overgiving. The more aligned you become, the more sacred your no becomes. Every no creates space for a higher frequency yes. Sometimes coherence means doing less. Slowing down doesn't lower your vibration, okay? It amplifies it. When you operate from presence, even small actions carry immense energetic impact. But coherence isn't about control either. There will be days when your energy dips, when chaos swirls, when emotions run high, when alignment feels far away. That's okay. Resonance isn't perfection, it's relationship. Like any relationship, your energy thrives on compassion, not criticism. When you notice you've drifted from coherence, simply pause and ask, what do I need to return? The answer might be rest, release, laughter, or stillness. The moment you ask, you begin to recalibrate. One of the most powerful tools for energetic embodiment is gratitude, not as a forced practice, but as a frequency tuning. Gratitude instantly reorganizes your energy field. When you appreciate something deeply, you attune to abundance, and abundance is a coherence frequency. It restores flow. Every time you say thank you, your energy expands. Gratitude is alignment in motion. Another subtle but essential way to prevent leaks is through integrity of words. When you speak truthfully, even quietly, your energy stays whole. Every false agreement or unspoken truth creates energetic static. That's why honesty feels freeing because it's coherence restored. You can also maintain resonance through energetic hygiene, clearing practices that help release energy that's not yours. This could be visualization, sound, prayer, salt bath, time in nature, or simply intention. You don't have to complicate it. The energy responds to sincerity, not technique. But if you'd like to dig deeper into this topic, I posted a video about energetic hygiene a couple of weeks ago, and I'll leave the link in the description box so you can check it out. Remember, you are an energy field first, a body second. Everything you consume, not just food, but conversations, music, environments, even thoughts, becomes part of your vibration. Choose intentionally. Surround yourself with frequencies that reflect the future you're becoming, not the past you've outgrown. And as you grow in resonance, you will notice that what once drained you no longer does. Not because the world changed, but because your vibration became stable enough to stay unshaken. Coherence gives you immunity, not from pain, but from unnecessary suffering. I once read that coherence is the language of the soul. When you live in resonance, you start hearing that language more clearly through intuition, synchronicities, and inner knowing. Life begins to speak with you, not at you. Energy coherence is a dialogue between your human self and your higher self. Every time you slow down, breathe, and listen, you align those frequencies. And when that alignment becomes your way of living, you no longer have to protect your energy, you embody it. There's a deep peace that arises when your energy feels whole. You stop chasing balance and start becoming balance. The world still moves fast, but you move differently with rhythm, grace, and intention. To live in coherence is to remember that your energy is not separate from your life. It is your life. Every thought, choice, and heartbeat contributes to the music of your being. And when you keep that music in tune, you become a living frequency of harmony in a noisy world. So take this with you. Before every conversation, every action, every decision, pause and feel your energy. Ask, is this expanding or depleting my light? Let your resonance, not your reasoning, lead the way. Coherence is not a destination, it's a practice, a daily devotion to your own wholeness. The more you honor it, the more radiant your life becomes. Because when you live in energetic embodiment, where your energy, heart, and actions are aligned, chaos no longer defines you. Love does.